So I was a bit gutted about.
Hi, Lynn. Hi, everyone.
Again, John.
I'm going to try.
I am very patiently waiting for everybody to shut up. So now let's get the show on the
Press the button.
road.
Build a mountain from a little hill. Gonna build a mountain, at least I hope I will. Gonna build a mountain, gonna build it high. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, only know I'm gonna try.
Oh, there we are, Con, and here we are. Over to you.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. It's lovely to see all those happy faces again. Hope everybody's well, except for Sue. As you were saying, she's in A&E at the moment. Hope she's okay. You know, we can all send her our best wishes. That's all we can do. So anyway, what's on the show today? I'll be asking Dec how his month was and how everybody else's month was. And then we've got the old video diaries from October 2016, and I've had a glimpse of them. They're very good this week. Topic of the week, then.
Con, yeah. I was only 14 then.
Oh yeah. I was 16. Sweet 16. Never been kissed. Anyway.
In your dreams.
Topic of the week then we should be discussing, and we've got a cracker for you this time. And then one of our favourite songs, Unchained Melody. And then any birthdays, we've got a few birthdays and anniversaries and things today. And then another lovely video of which Dec has done a fantastic job on, and it's Dublin in the rare old times. Dublin's our town, our hometown, so home city, I should say. They've made a city of our town. It's in the song. And then our most requested song, We Could Have It All. And again, Dec's done a fantastic job on that, you know, and I think it's wonderful. So, Dec, what sort of a month have you had? Has it been busy?
Well, sure I've had a great time, actually. I've got a great time because I've become, since last year, I had to do actually a speech on the amazing things that have happened to me in the past month, in the past year since COVID. And I'm just going to change these glasses because these ones are non-reflective glasses, ladies and gentlemen. You can get these from a company, if you want to write down the name, called Goggles for You. That's Goggles and then number 4 and then capital U for Uncle. Goggles for You. And if you do a lot of the Zoom stuff, they're non-reflective, so they don't reflect the lights or the computer screen. Tell Con to get them. they're only £9 and they come all the way from California, post-free. Amazing. But anyway, I had to do this roundup of what has happened to me in the past since COVID started, and it shocked me actually that I've had to learn all this Zoom stuff and become the expert, and I've had to learn all the video stuff. There's somebody else, John Hutchinson, coming in again. Learn an awful lot, but I love learning, so I'm very lucky in that respect. But the amazing thing was that I then decided that I would create a seminar called The Stagecraft of Zoom. If you see it advertised anywhere on my emails or anywhere else, just go for it. And next one I do, which I think is on Wednesday, I'm all over the world. I was in Johannesburg the other night. I'm in Cape Town tonight. I mean, it's just taken off like a viral thing, and everybody's gone berserk about it because it genuinely is so good. It's everything you want to know about Zoom, but we're afraid to ask. But Con, you sent me some little videos, didn't you? And what do
Oh
you want
yeah,
to tell
yeah.
them? Because it's a bit you're not like me. You're not effusive and talking all the
Well,
time. Because when I'm doing a video, I like to talk all the time and tell people what's going on. But your video, there was nothing on it. So tell us
I
what
did.
it's all about.
I put a little bit. When I came to New Hall, first of all, I was going to build a garage in the field. I bought the field next door off the farmer, and I was going to put a garage in there. And I got a couple of lads, and they were building away and building away, and they just kept asking me for more money and more money and more money, and I thought they were ripping me off big time. So I got rid of them. So all I was left with was the foundations. But in the middle of the foundations, all these weeds have grown up over the years. So we got a digger in, and we were trying to get rid of all the weeds. And I was so interested. I just went out and took some video of them. So here's his. Dex got it, I think. So this is my video of the field next door to the house. Oh, Carol singing basket.
You can talk away, Con. Get right into the microphone. Get right into the microphone.
Oh, there we are. I'm writing.
Oh, what's the different thing? It's poison and bees.
Well, dig it out.
They're not bothered as once and dug them out.
Yeah, dig it out and throw them downfield, might solve it.
There's Carol there with her pink hair.
It's a fine figure of a man there, Con. Who's that?
He's a young lad that comes and works for Carol, actually. To be honest with you, I don't know his name. And that's Neil. Neil's on the digger.
Yeah, I think you need an expert digger driver to do that. So, I can't get any closer.
I planted all those trees when I came here first. Look at the size of them now.
I thought you were going to say you planted all the weeds.
No.
Is that Carol's toy boy by any chance?
Amazing.
No,
That's all you said, Con. It was amazing.
amazing, yeah.
Days since we last met. It's nice to see you've all got legs and you all still exist, not just on the screen.
And I've no idea what that is.
Well, it said speech on the beach. There you are. I'll tell you in a minute.
He's going to get the meeting rolling. He steps in at the last minute. So big appreciation to Rick. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. 2.5 billion seconds.
That's the deputy mayor.
The average lifetime of a human being. So I hope I won't bore the death out of you in just a few seconds. But it's a great honour to open this meeting, and I think we live in frightened times. COVID-19 has been coming and going.
And here we are, giving out certificates for completion of pathways. Isn't that wonderful? All the proud recipients.
Fantastic. Very much. No, yes, I know.
It's going to be all over Twitter, that Bob.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Let's get it trending. It's a good one, isn't it?
Love it. And there she is, the birthday girl.
Hello.
103 today. Oh! What is it?
The strap.
Oh, a strap!
Yeah.
Oh, and
She had money the other day.
What
Is that your iPhone?
Oh, Grandad would love.
Yeah.
iWatch. Millions of pounds. What a lucky girl. And this is strap.
That's the one that you like.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely.
So it's a happy birthday to that girl, 14. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you for the 6th time. Happy birthday, dear Layla. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Bring one out, Nathan.
Happy birthday, Layla.
Thank you. Oh, hi. Thank you. Yeah, she's 14.
Yeah. And she's good at it.
Oh, yeah. They're like wall tapestries.
Mine.
Oh, I see. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, beautiful.
Mmm.
Pretty.
Wall tapestry.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, they're so pretty.
Hee-hee.
See, is that one you speak to as well?
What's the one you speak to? What's that now?
On her wrist.
Oh, yeah.
She was on the phone to you on that when you called.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Another one as well.
You've got to put your.
Oh, they're lovely, isn't they?
Use back on as well.
Yeah.
They're lovely.
Oh, was that the one that was in there?
And she's got an eye watch. I would die for an eye watch. Oh, Apple Watch.
Happy birthday, dear Layla. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Okay. I don't have any pictures with.
Okay, get David.
Yeah, this.
Can we have a proper scream?
Her friends have some.
So if I do.
Okay, he is asking that. Where is he dropping?
There we are.
Ah, well done, Layla. Lovely girl.
Believe
She's a lovely
on
girl.
that little girl as she was, and she's now 14. That's
I know.
She's doing ever so well at school. She loves Eastbourne College. Loves Eastbourne College.
By the way, all those certificates that the mayor was handing out, I got mine as well.
So what's next, Con? What's next? What are we?
Well, what's next? Well, I asked you about your month, and now we've got our video diaries. October 2016, this is, and it's a cracker. You know, I'm sure you'll all enjoy it. I know I'm going to enjoy it anyway. I'm just showing you that concert when the Pope came over years ago. And we did a concert to raise funds for the visit and all that. So that's the program there behind me. Papal Visit concert. I don't know if you remember that, Dick.
I do. I well remember it. I well remember it. So, are we ready for the edited version of October 2016 in all its glory? Here we go. I'm now walking down to my granddaughter's school where they are having the annual bonfire night. And that is something. Finest school, I think the finest prep school in Britain. My son went there, and it's just down the road actually from where I live. It's fantastic. So we'll have some fantastic fireworks in a minute. Hamburg hot dog in the world, because I had the biggest one about 2 weeks ago. And this is the second biggest hot dog in the world. I sent out. Well, there we are. The bonfire.
Stephen E. Chance of Uptown Funky World. We're going to be doing that after a bit of Watch Me Nay Nay now. Let's do this one first then.
Incredible.
So you do this tonight. Come on.
Pre-prep, and they got a disco. A big countdown.
2, 1. Let's go. Come on.
Whoa, yes. Spot on cue. Ice cream extravaganza with Isabel, with Layla. That's a little small one. Oh, that's nice, Zach. That's nice. Very good that one. The adults only have small ones. Victoria's got nothing at all.
I'm on a diet.
And Lee has got a very elegant cappuccino. Did have. Well, that's the one. Excuse me, that's mine. Thank you. That's mine. On the way to an anniversary dinner.
Yeah.
Emma,
Deck,
Oliver.
have you got your keys?
There's Sandy shouting at me again.
Deck! Get a grip on yourself.
Yes, I've got my keys, Sandy.
Is that far in?
Further back.
Yeah.
Further back, further back, further
How
back.
about that?
Yeah.
Is that good? The
That's
anniversary
it.
couple.
Perfect.
13 years, amazing.
Internationals Club in Eastbourne, which is called Eastbourne Speakers. Did you enjoy the interval?
Yeah.
What was the best part?
Coming back.
Coming back. Please welcome your Toastmaster for tonight for the second half, Mr. Gordon Pickett. Hey.
Gone and Philip and Ronnie, his girlfriend, were invited by Robin personally to UB40 concert. And they got the best seats in the house. Robin made sure of that. And then the VIP treatment.
We're here now at the after-show party, having a lovely glass of champagne. Are you talking live?
Yes. It's a live vlog. The doodah thing.
Yeah, I think she's
It's
very
passionate. Puts it on his,
I'm married at last!
Am I on?
Oh, lovely
Shake my good hand.
Well, here we are. It's almost dark and I'm out here in my front of my house in the gardens, and I love to come out here and do an hour's gardening in the evening. It's getting shorter and shorter, the evening's getting shorter and it's getting colder and colder. Look at me all wrapped up, but it's lovely to come out and just potter around and just you can see I'm just cutting down some Senecchia there, which is overgrown at the front of the house, so with a bit of luck that'll be beautiful in the next few days. And let me wish you all the best for Christmas. It's getting to that time of the year now, isn't it? We've only got a few weeks to go for Christmas, so let me wish you a great Christmas, and from Con as well. I made a mess. I usually record some stuff with Con, and we've been doing loads of concerts and stuff. We did a great speech together for the WI Institute the other night, and that was fantastic. We did an hour and 10 minutes talking. That was amazing. So listen, come and see us at a gig next month. Have some fun with us. Con and Deck, wishing you all the best, and see you next month. Bye. I'll tell you what, Con, you don't look a day older.
I know.
How do we do it? It's all the cream. It's all the cream we put on, Con.
No, that concert we went to with Robin. We were the only. You said that we got the best seats now. We got the only seat in the house because it was standing only. And Robin insisted that they bring it. They brought in a lovely big settee the three of us sat on.
You're kidding. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Do you know something? He's a lovely guy. He's a lovely guy, Robin. Tell us about it. How did you ever get to meet him?
Well, it was through Philip and Ronnie, really. You know, because I think that Ronnie was friendly with all. She's friendly with everybody. She's amazing, the people she knows in show business. And anyway, got to know Robin. I've been to his house, and absolutely beautiful, very very old house. And what I love about it is he had all the old furniture in it there as well. You know,
Yeah.
he's saving up for some new furniture. So anyway, let's go on, and we've got our topic of the week this week, and I'm just the question. Question: what was the greatest advice you were ever given? What was the greatest advice that you were ever given?
And this week, I'm looking at Linda Wood. Linda, what is the greatest advice that you have ever been given in your life? Tell us all about it.
Well, unfortunately, nobody ever seems to bother to give me advice. I've just got to find my own way in life. So the best phrase that I have always lived by is one that my boss has said: if there's a mistake happened, whether it was my fault or not, I was a secretary, we are where we are. And that is exactly what and how I look at life. We are where we are just now. If there's a mistake been made, okay, get over it and move on. So we are where we are is my main piece of advice.
Yeah, that's lovely. I've got a thing that I do, Linda. I've always been told, no matter what happens, take the blame.
Yeah.
And Con will tell you, you'll always hear me say, if anything happens to us on stage or anything else, I would always say, that's my fault, even if it wasn't, because who cares anyway?
Well, exactly.
Yeah, but
Mea culpa.
Mea culpa, mea culpa. That time we witnessed the murder deck. You didn't take the blame for that.
So let's go on to somebody else and ask the same question.
He's gone.
Listen, ask the same question. I'm looking at Margaret Taylor. Margaret, would you answer the same question for me, please? What is the greatest bit of advice, possibly to do with COVID, I don't know, greatest bit of advice you have ever been given in your life?
Well, as many of you know, I taught youngsters to cook. I taught chefs. One of the things that I was taught when I was training to teach was don't ask people to do something that you can't do yourself. Because if you can't criticise somebody for doing it, if you can't do it yourself. I used to teach that to the lads as well, and many of them nowadays still keep in touch and will still quote that to me most times we meet.
I'm a great believer in that. Great believer in that. And Philip has actually agreed with that on the chat. Stephen Evans, I'm looking at you, Stephen. What? Tell us all, because it'll help. The best bit of advice you've ever been given in your entire life. Stephen.
I can't actually think of any, but the advice I give to people is to enjoy life and to make the most of it, and don't take misery with you. Try and make people happy.
What a lovely idea. What a lovely sentiment. Bring joy with you. Do you know, I've always figured that out. A dear friend of mine, it happens, and it's happened a lot with this COVID affair that's going on. She just suddenly is not herself. She told me she had a breakdown about 3 months ago. She tried to commit suicide 2 weeks ago. Well, I send her emails all the time, and that, I said that, exactly what you said, Stephen. I said that to her. You know,
I think the COVID has made us all realise how precious life is.
Absolutely, Stephen. Absolutely, Stephen. There's a very interesting fact I read an awful long time ago, is that the resting state of children, The resting state of children is to be happy. And you'll notice that, you'll see that these dreadful films that they showed, the Oxfam and all these people show of children in the dreadful places where the horrible wars are going on, all over the world. And yet, if you look at the children, they're all happy and playing and smiling and happy. But what happens when they get to 13, 14, 15? Suddenly they make the decision to be sad. And Con, what's next?
Yeah. Shall I tell you the best advice I ever had?
Absolutely, go on.
It was from my father. And we had just won our first competition as the harmonichords. And I was going up to collect the prize. And as I passed my father, he stopped me, he said, if you must speak slowly and distinctly. And it's one of the best advices I've ever had. And it annoys me watching some of the American films, particularly people who come from New York. They speak so quick, so fast, and you can't understand a word they're saying. I don't know if that's just me or if everybody is affected the same way. So the message is speak slowly and distinctly. So we've had some good advice today.
But listen, Con, what's next?
And I'm looking forward to this next video, which you're going to press the button and let us see it. And it's Unchained Melody, a lovely, lovely song.
Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch, a lonely time. And time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? Yes, I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Lonely riverside, wait for me, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me.
Con, you are in amazing voice at the moment. I mean, considering that you are 57 years of age, that is quite astonishing. I can't believe the voice you've got on yourself.
Oh, thank you. You forgot about the VAT.
Oh, wait, no, 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 wait, no.
Wow,
Gallery
look at
view,
that
see the
applause.
applause, see the applause, see the applause. Mary is not, oh, she's applauding now. Mary O'Donovan, oh, that's lovely, Mary. And Graham is applauding, and Marjorie, and some people have got themselves blanked off, but not to worry. That's lovely. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the applause. Throw money, throw money, throw money. That's what you have to do. Mary, it's lovely you're a stranger to us. And tell us all about yourself.
Hi, Jack.
Tell us all about yourself, Mary.
There's not a lot to tell, really, I think. Patricia gave me the link for today, so I said I'd come on.
Ah, Patricia Radley.
Yes.
That's over in Cork. Yeah, Cork.
I'm in Ballincollig Toastmasters in Cork.
Oh, Cork Toastmasters. Do you know, I know you're shut down for the summer, and it's really upsetting me because I adore that club. That Toastmasters club in Cork is just the most entertaining club I've ever been to in my life.
And when I saw you there, I felt I recognized you from somewhere, but I still can't work out where, so I don't know.
You've just seen me singing now.
maybe that was it. I don't remember the music though.
Oh, that's lovely. That's
so when I remember, I'll tell you.
That's lovely, Mary. Thank you very much. And Con, what's next?
Next is the birthdays.
It's the birthdays. I'm going to shout this very loud. It's the birthdays.
Hooray.
It's the birthdays.
Can she hear you out in the kitchen?
Yeah, she's out in the kitchen. She's out in the kitchen.
Oh dear, oh dear.
I said it would be very, very slick if she just walked in. It would be terrific with the cake ready to go. But no, she doesn't believe in that. I've got to go shouting. So I've gone shouting now, and she's got it ready. We're ready. We're ready. This way. Now, can we ask, Con, whose birthdays is it? Usually it's Lynn, and I don't know what's happened to Lynn at all.
Well, it was Philip's birthday on the 21st, which was last Monday. The longest day of the year. The longest day of the year it was. And unfortunately, he spent the day in hospital in A&E. But he's back out again now, and he's well, and everything's fine. So, yeah, come on.
It's Margaret Taylor's birthday. Where's Margaret? We've got Margaret Taylor as well. Let's see. I'll go on to gallery view. And where's Margaret? I can see Margaret. There's Margaret. There's Margaret. It's your birthday on the 24th, Margaret. And it's Phil's birthday on the 21st. That's lovely. Yep. So we can say happy birthday. What? Go on, Con.
Hang on, another one. It's Ronnie's birthday on the 28th of July. So happy birthday to Ronnie as well. Wow, we've got loads of them.
Okay, Con, we'll sing them all together. Happy birthday to you, Margaret, Ronnie, and Philip. Happy birthday to you, Margaret, Ronnie, and Philip. Happy birthday to Margaret, Ronnie, and Philip.
Happy birthday to you all.
And many more. And now, Margaret, what you have to do, and this is miraculous, Mary O'Donovan, you just won't believe what you're going to experience here, because Margaret is going to say 1, 2, 3, and she's going to blow the candles, and they will miraculously go out. Now, are you ready, Margaret? You say 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Up! Ladies
wow.
and gentlemen, can you believe that? Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand. That's brilliant. Thank you very much. And happy birthday to Margaret and to Ronnie and to Philip. It's lovely. Yeah. And that's grand. So listen, Con, what's next?
Listen, we should be celebrating having this lovely cake for Philip.
Oh yeah, look at the cake. Oh dear.
So we'll be having that later on.
You'll have that
that's
later
grand.
on. That's lovely. That's grand. Ah, sure, that's grand, Mary, isn't it? That's grand. That's wonderful. That's terrific. I have to get used to speaking like that because I go to Cork Toastmasters and they all say, your man, and do you know what I'm going to tell you? And they say all those things and it's lovely. I get my Irish accent back. But what are we getting up to next, Con?
Well, a little challenge for John Leyland. He says he's got all the records. Have you got this one, John? Stars on Sunday.
Yeah, the Bachelors track is Streets of London.
I said that.
Have you got that one?
Yeah.
Where are we?
Yep,
yep. Dear. I'm there somewhere. We're there somewhere on the cover. And that's I Believe on that one. So, yeah, we used to enjoy doing those shows. We've done in Leeds at the Granada. What was it? Yorkshire Television. Yeah, Yorkshire Television. And a friend of ours, Myrna Malinsky, she was the booker there. And a great friend from over the years. Lovely lady. But who unfortunately died a few years ago. And if ever you're driving on the M62 into Leeds, on the left-hand side, as you're approaching Leeds, there's a lovely graveyard, and it's a Jewish graveyard, and Myrna is in there. Anytime I pass by, I always say a little prayer for her, and she was a lovely lady.
Con, may I tell the story about the recording of that? Because I think John loves these stories, and I know everybody else loves these stories. But we did an awful lot of Stars on Sunday with the famous Jesse Yates, wasn't it?
Yeah, the bishop they used to call him.
He was a dreadful. Honestly, he was hated. He was a dreadful man. And he came over, this saintly person. He never played the organ, you know. He sat there pretending to play the organ and somebody else was playing. But anyway, we were on this all the time. And all they had, it didn't matter how big a star you were in the world, the only thing they'd allow was an organ. So they asked us, would we be prepared to go up there and record 10 in one go? In one day, that's what they really meant. So 10 of these songs in one day. And we said yes, but we wanted a bigger band. And Myrna said, well, what do you want, Dick? And I said, well, we want our drummer, who was Arthur Dakin at the time, and then we want bass, keyboards, proper keyboards, and then we'd play the guitars and everything, and then we'll multi-track our vocals, which we always do anyway. And that was fine. So the whole thing was arranged fine. And we got up there and we're recording away. And it was a tough gig. Recording. We had to record all the music first and then do the visuals as we normally do, lip syncing what we've just sung. That's fine. We got to about the fourth track. And Arthur said to me, our drummer, a lovely drummer, he said, Jack, I want to thank you for this gig. This is the best gig I've ever done in my life. Because do you know how much I've made so far? And I said, what do you mean? He said, well, musicians union rules. Because it's pre-recorded, therefore I get the session fee and I get the fee for it being played on the television. And I get the repeat fees. So far, I've made £687. I said, what? Do they know about this? And suddenly, Myrna appeared, said, Dick, can I have a word with you? And it suddenly tumbled. But there was nothing they could do about it. And Arthur made, and all the musicians made, probably about 2,000 quid each for the day on that. And Myrna was nearly fired over that. Nearly fired. But honestly, God. But listen, Con, let's get on. What are we doing next?
Well, we've got lovely back to our native Dublin, and it's a lovely song, which I love it actually.
And your friend
wrote Dublin in the Rare.
Your friend wrote this in St. John.
Yeah.
So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and this, I think, is one of the tastiest things we've ever done, particularly if you like Dublin and you like Ireland.
Ring a rosy as the light declines. I remember Dublin city in the rare old times, based on songs and stories, heroes of renown are the passing tales and glories that once was Dublin town. The hallowed halls and houses, the haunting children's rhymes, that once was Dublin city in the rare old times. Ring a rosy as the light declines. I remember Dublin city in the rare old times. Ah, the years have made me bitter, the gargles dimmed me brain, because Dublin keeps on changing and nothing seems the same. The metropole and pillar have gone, the royal long since pulled down, as the grey unyielding concrete makes a city of my town. Ring a rosy as the light declines. I remember Dublin city in the rare old times.
That was fantastic. Do you know, I love that, Con. That was lovely. That brought back such memories. As Dublin in the rare old time. And you can get all that stuff. Just Google the Bachelors album shop and you can go to the album shop and you can get all of that stuff. But let's look and see what the applause is like. What's the applause like? Look at that applause. Look at that applause. And listen, Mary O'Donovan. Now, I have to tell everybody, after somebody does a speech in Toastmasters, they always give a 3-minute evaluation. But if I was to ask you now, Mary, to open your microphone and to say to me, give me an evaluation in 10 seconds or 30 seconds, what did you think of that, being an Irish girl?
It was brilliant, Tech. And as I said, as a Cork woman, though, we have to say Cork is the real capital. Without Cork is the real capital, though, I'm afraid. But we like Dublin too. We won't say anything bad about Dublin. Dublin is a good city.
But listen, Mary, you'll have to tell me a Cork song. You'll have to tell me a Cork song. And then Con and I.
The Banks of My Own Lovely Lee.
The Banks of the Lovely Lee.
Of my Own Lovely Lee. Do you know that one?
Wait, now I'm writing it down. The Banks. I remember it. The Banks
of my own lovely Lee. Because Con and I love, I tell you what we love doing, Mary. We like taking Irish songs. Like we did it, I think the best version of, probably the best version of The Fields of Athenry ever. It was fun because we treated it as what it is, a beautiful song.
It is a beautiful song, yeah.
In Ireland, sadly, they take the mickey out of it, don't they, in the pubs and all that?
They do, yeah.
They do, and it's awful. But we've done it like Boys Own and Westlife, because Boys Own and Westlife, you probably don't know this, Mary, you're very young, but they were actually, Louis Walsh modelled Westlife on us and Boys Own. because he came over. We were doing a St. Patrick's Day show for Granada Television. I thought
3-2-1 it was.
Was it
3-2-1?
3-2-1. Whatever it was anyway. Johnny Logan, Twinkle, various people like that were on the show. And he took us all out for a Chinese meal. And afterwards he sat beside me, and none of us knew who he was. Nobody knew who Louis Walsh was in those days. And he said to me, Dick, what would you take of this idea? If I got 4 or 5 guys, you know, good-looking guys, and put them in nice suits and ties and everything, just like your lot. Sort of people you bring home to your mother on Sunday afternoon, Sunday lunch. So what would you think? And get songs, you know, and say American songs, country songs, and do them in a very modern way. What do you think of that idea? And I said, Louis, go back tomorrow to Dublin and do it. And he did, and that was Boyzone. So there's a story for you, Mary.
Great story.
And over to Con. What are we up to now, Con?
We could have it all. We could have it all.
Well, this song actually is the most requested song from one person. John Leyland. John, over to you. Tell us all about this song, and tell us how you annoyed us to death until we completely, as you always put it, we put a fresh, new suited clothes and an overcoat and everything new, and a hat and gloves and socks and shoes and a hat. And tell us all about how you annoyed us to do this song.
Well, the first time I heard you sing it live was at it was a club in Birmingham, Kings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And the album was recorded and we were all waiting for it to come out. But I hadn't heard this song before, and I'm like, whoa, that's a stunning song, and it's pure Bachelors. I mean, it could have been written for you. So every time I saw you after that, I said, when's the album coming out? When's the album coming out? And one night, Con, you sang the song on stage, and then you said, oh, and before you asked John, yes, it's coming out soon on the new album, blah, blah, blah. So the song came out, and I almost wore out my first copy of Now and Then playing it, because it's not in my top 10 Bachelors, it's in my top 5 Bachelors. And ever since you've been doing what we're going to do next month, every time I've said, we can have it all, we can have it all, we can have it all, because I think it is one of your finest pieces of work.
Oh, thank you.
And what John didn't know was that normally what happens, because we keep a library, Con keeps it, we have a library of every single thing that we've ever recorded. And I think up to date, I think, John, you would know more than me, I think we're up to something like 857 tracks we've recorded.
I only know the total for Decca off the top of my head, but it must be more than 600, I would think.
Yeah, and I would think it'd be getting up to, with all the other stuff. But anyway, this song, so I got in touch with Con and I said, Con, can you fish out the arrangement? So he fished out the arrangement and he sent it to me. And on the originals, all this, it sounds like a huge orchestra and everything. No, it wasn't. It was Colin Frechner. And he played all the parts himself. He had a bass player and a drummer, obviously. And I played all the guitars on it. That was fine. And we did all the voices. But I was left with just one sheet of music, John. And you were expecting this huge orchestra. So I had to sit down and write a completely new arrangement, but make it sound like the original. So everything you hear on this is me playing, and everything you hear on this is having been written by me, and all the voices. And there are 32 voices singing this, and I'm so proud of it. So proud of it. So John, Con,
33 with me.
33 with Con. Con's always got the easiest. The lead singer has always got the easiest gig in the world, because all he has to do is just walk in and sing the song. It's me. It's the likes of me. You Brian Wilson. You know, he did all the Beach Boys stuff. exactly the same as nowadays I do all the Bachelor stuff, and Con then comes in and sings the notes. But Brian Wilson did all that, and that's what drove him mad. They reckon drove him absolutely round the bend. But let's stop this withering on, because I'm looking at the clock, and let's play this astonishing version. I think. Oh, wait now. Roy Trank is entered. Good Lord, somebody's joining us and we've got 5 minutes to go. So listen, here is this fantastic song, and you are going to love this.
We could tumble like the weed in the wind. We could scatter like the leaves in a storm. Or we could stand like an oak and laugh at the joke that the love we have is gone. We could buckle like a bridge made of tin, and we could shatter like a house made of glass. Or we could stand like a rock and weather the shock and try to make it last, and give each other love every day. A little goes a long, long way, and we could have it all, and we could have it all again. We could have it all again. You stumble and you fall, you add up your losses, you gather your forces, and you try again, and give each other love every day. A little goes a long, long way, and we could have it all, and we could have it all again. We could have it all. We could have it all again.
Do you know, Con, you recorded that last week, and that is
I did
astonishing.
indeed, yeah.
It is absolutely astonishing. That was tremendous. I love
Thank
that.
you, thank you.
I love that, Con. And let me see
Hey.
the applause. Let me see the applause. Who's applauding the most? Who's applauding the most? It's John Leyland that's applauding the most. Look at that. He's blurring the screen, and Carol Furs is going bananas, and Joy Henderson is going berserk. And look at Maureen Pleasure. Oh, God, absolutely. That's fantastic. And Catherine and Kathy, that's lovely. I don't see Margaret, actually. Margaret was on there. No, not the other Margaret from the States. Oh, God, where is she? She was here before. Oh, she had to go. She said she had to.
Yeah, and Lynn Hayes put a message up saying that Vodafone are having problems down at her place and she can't watch.
Mary, this is what you get from Toastmasters. It's gone absolutely smack on 3:30. And I said we would be finished at 3:30. And I get all that training from Toastmasters because we're very keen on time, aren't we, Mary?
Yes, I have a lot to learn yet.
listen, Mary, I'll teach you how to sing. Well, I'll have to learn myself how to sing first. I always say I'm the worst singer in the world, but I've made an awful lot of money out of it.
You enjoy it anyway, I think. That's amazing.
Oh, I adore it. And Con and I adore everything we do. So there we are, everybody. And we've got a very unusual idea for next week. John is going to love this, John Leyland, right up his street. It was Carol, Con's daughter, that suggested this. Now tell us what we're going to do, Con.
Well, he keeps complaining that I've kept nearly every suit that we ever wore as the Bachelors, and I've got them all. So I'm going to show a few, take some pictures and show them, and John will be able to tell us what show we wore them on.
Well, we're hoping actually that you'll be able to have them live. Just take them up and put them up and say, okay, when did we wear this?
Yeah, okay.
That'd be lovely, Con.
I'll give you a preview. I'll give you a preview.
Wait, no, preview.
There you are.
Oh, look at that shirt.
Oh yeah. Oh, there we are. He's putting it around. Unfortunately, the moths have been at this jacket, so and it's not in its best condition. You can see a little moth hole. Where is it? Up there somewhere. Oh, yeah. Wow, look at that. Disgraceful.
Show us the shirt, Con. Show us the shirt. The shirt is something. Go on.
Shirt's coming in. All right. Wow. That's some shirt, isn't it?
and they were quite, ladies and gentlemen, they were quite normal. Those people were walking along the street wearing stuff like that.
Oh yeah, Carnaby Street, and all that.
Street, yeah. So there we are. Replay tomorrow at as quick as I can get this done. I'll get it downloaded and get it edited so it'll be all spick and span. And Mary O'Donovan will be sounding fantastic on it. I know she will, and I know she's coming back next month and she wants to sing a song. that frightened the life out of you, Mary. But you can tell them all at Cork Toastmasters that you enjoyed yourself today and you had a bit of fun. So that's lovely. And Roy, we didn't get to you, Roy, but I hope you enjoyed yourself. And
I was a bit late. I was so sorry about that.
yeah, you came in right at the death for the last 3 minutes. You only saw the last song, but you'll see the replay tomorrow. Okay, replay tomorrow, and don't forget next month. And tell everybody, tell all your friends. Let's get more people on here because it's such a good show. I think it's good. And anyway, Con, if you'd like to say your goodbyes now, that would be lovely.
And don't forget to watch us on. It'll be on YouTube. There's loads of them on YouTube, as a matter of fact. And Bachelors in Pandemic, it's called.
Don't forget the tip jar, ladies and gentlemen. That's to honour all the people in show business. And none of us had got paid 1 penny since last February. It's quite incredible. I don't know. Loads of my friends in show business are in dire straits, and nobody's done anything about it. But there we are. We call ourselves the forgotten thousands. But here we are, and it's goodbye from Con, and it's goodbye from Deck here in Eastbourne.
And give each other love every day.